What do you mean by you didn't complete the project? The dangerous was gazing at the poor employee as if a lion was gazing at his prey. Gathering a bit courage, her employee said, "Sir, there's still 1 week left for the visitors to come. So you said ideally during office hours, huh? I don't freaking pay you for completing projects the day before presentation, you moron." He was breathing heavily due to those screaming and anger. Listen, and listen good. If I don't get the presentation on my table till tonight, you have to look for another job. Am I clear? No problem, sir. You will get the presentation. The room was filled with tension. Sweat was clearly visible on the employee's forehead. Now, what are you waiting for? Leave. As soon as he said that, the employee left while bowing to him, leaving him all alone. He let out a frustrated sigh and closed his eyes while massaging his temple. It's been 3 weeks since his business, not only legal but also illegal one, too, were facing problems. He was losing deal back to back. Also in his illegal business, there was a lich who was betraying him, leaking all informations to his enemies. It's been 3 weeks since he ate his meal peacefully, cuddled his wife with affection, spent time with her, spent time with himself. He all did was just to work and work. Still, the mess in his office work didn't seem to crumble. His workload had become very high, to the point he couldn't sleep during night, even being tired. Came out of his thoughts when he heard knocking on the door. "Come, it's open." The door got open and his secretary Liam came inside. "Any news about the traitor, Liam?" "Sir, the traitor is the new capo, Alex. You trusted previous capo, Zender's son. He's willing to take you down with the help of Russians. He wants your seat, Don." Fishes his hands in rage as his nostrils flared. "Today's our new shipment, right? I'm sure he would be there to steal it with Russians. Let's catch that Russian pawn along with that Alex." Saying this, he took his and went with Liam. A woman in her late 20s named Kim Wyan was combing her hairs while sitting in front of the mirror. It's been days since she had taken care of her hairs as she was too busy with her job. Guess being a lab assistant came with its own side effects. During past week, she came home so exhausted that she didn't even had energy to comfort her husband of 1 year when she noticed how he was unable to sleep during some nights. To make up her actions, she used to tell their cook to make him his favorite dishes. Even she used to give him ice cream at night with a note saying, "You are doing great, I'm proud of you." If he today also wouldn't be able to sleep, then I would tell him to talk to me, share his problems with me. Poor guy, seemed to have too much work. Her thoughts got interrupted when she heard the door got open. She turned around and saw her husband coming inside. His breathing was heavy and clothes were disheveled. Saw her smile at him. Had those dark brown eyes in which he found drawn himself since they met 3 years ago. She was his one of trusted man's daughter. He then, without thinking anything, went towards her and cupped her face. He her to which she responded. She closed her eyes, feeling his touch after a long time. It's been almost 3 years since he knew him. Still, his single touch was enough to melt her. All her rational thinking left her and she enjoyed his warmth. He pulled away from her, breathing heavily. "Let me have you." She heard his husky voice and gave him consent, thinking today must have went well for him. Next day at morning. Wine fluttered her eyes and let out a yawn. She stretched her hands and opened her eyes. She saw her husband sleeping next to her peacefully. A smile crept on her face seeing him. She glanced at the clock which read 7 a.m. She kissed his forehead and then got up from the bed and went to washroom to do her morning routine and shower, leaving her husband sleeping as it was Sunday. Wine came downstairs and was greeted by their housekeeper Clara. "Good morning, Mrs." She smilingly replied her back with a morning. "Should I serve you green tea?" "Yes, please, and I will have breakfast after your master wake up." Clara nodded and went to kitchen. Then Wine sat on the dining table and within few minutes Clara came with her green tea. She handed it to Wine. At this time they heard the doorbell ring. Clara went to attend the door. As soon as the door was opened, Wine saw Liam entering the house with a file in his hand. Clara then went to kitchen. Wine smiled at him whereas he bowed at her. "Good." "Will you wait? But I must add, he's in pretty deep sleep. As you know, from the past few weeks he was so busy. I want him to sleep good today. He needs sleep too, I guess. Yesterday was too much stressful for him, even more than past few weeks. I was shocked how he remained silent at last." Wine's expression changed hearing him. "Stressful? Why?" "Yes, Mrs. I can't tell you much, but just that he lost yesterday's mission. Also, his legal business project file was not completed. I came here to only give him the file. His phone was switched off from yesterday night, so I thought to give it to him urgently. He must be too much stressed about this." "Can you give him the file then? Sorry for bothering you, but I have lots of work due to yesterday's failure. Hope you don't mind." Vine just nodded her head and with a tight smile on her face, she took the file from him and Liam left from there after bowing at her. She placed the file clumsily on the table. She looked ahead of her blankly as just one sentence roamed in her mind. "He used me. He used me as a stress reliever." The bright sun rays made him squint. He rubbed his eyes with the back of his palms and sat up on the bed. The clock that time read 9 a.m. He rested his hand on his wife's side of bed and let out a sigh. Yesterday's event were all crawling back to his mind. He remembered his talk with his wife while they were engaged, the promises she made to him, the promises he made to her. Never bring the topic of divorce unnecessarily during an argument, small or big. Never prank each other using divorce. Don't invite into each other's alone time or time with friends unless it's a case of emergency. Even though I was than usual. If she told me otherwise yesterday, I wouldn't have listened to her. I didn't even think about how she would feel yesterday. I was just seeking for a quick escape. I should have just talked it out. I know she gave me consent, but she didn't know what I was thinking. But I know the truth, right? Yesterday I wasn't in my control. He ran his palms through his face while cursing more. I should talk to her. I need to talk to her. He got up from the bed and went to washroom to freshen up. Strangely, his work-life problems were now seemed very tiny than the battle he was having in his mind. After a shower, he came out from the washroom while wiping water droplets from his hairs. He was about to lift his phone from the nightstand when he saw a file. He was about to ignore it, but the file's cover felt familiar to him. He read the headline of it and his breath hitched. It's the same file he scolded his employee for not completing early. His eyes widened. He let out a series of curses and went downstairs. Don't let it what I am thinking. I should be the one telling her the truth. No any other person. Oh God. He came to the living room, the dining area, but couldn't find her. He then spotted Clara and asked her about where Ryan was. Clara told him that she was at Terence, so he immediately went there. As soon as he entered the terrace, he saw her gazing at the city building while resting her hands on the railing. Soft breezes were flowing that time, making her open hair lightly wave. Ryan, his voice was low compared to his usual voice. She turned around and saw him standing there in his t-shirt and sweatpants. I thought you would wake up after 10. Though she told him smilingly, he noticed her smile didn't reach her eyes. Let's go, have breakfast. I have told Clara to make heavy breakfast for you. You must be leaving for work today also, right? Liam came to deliver a file for you. I have kept that. I saw it. Ryan nodded her head. Let's go downstairs then. I am also starved. Why are you not saying anything? What? In case you didn't hear, I said a lot of things now. Why are you not saying anything about yesterday? She looked away from him. I know Liam was here. He must have told you about my failed mission and my behavior at office. Then how come you were? Then what do you want me to say, Taeyang? What? That I felt used? That's what you want me to tell you? That the night I thought was the result of my husband's desire for me, my desire towards him, was nothing but a way of him escaping the reality, that too without informing me? I swear, Ryan, I thought to tell you after waking up, but Liam, he came already. I didn't mean to hurt you, Ryan. I know you didn't, but we promised, right? Yes, we promised. We promised to talk it out. I intend to do so. But yesterday I wasn't in my full control. I couldn't think rationally. And worst is that mostly we want to sleep after that. So yeah, it's a momentary relief, but it all comes back flooding. By talking it out, at least I would have found some way to solve the problems or cleared my mind to think about new strategies. I should have also tried to talk to you instead of giving you those ice cream and notes. I should have taken care of you. Yes, that would help, but you were busy too, right? It's not like you were free and intentionally ignoring me. Now was it? She shook her head. I guess the situation wasn't right. We both got stuck. I wasn't able to help you to relax when you came home too much disturbed due to your work. There was a brief moment of silence. Her voice cracked as she told him that. His heart broke seeing her like that. What, Vivian? Where did I? It's not physical, thankfully, but I'm feeling emotionally hurt. I know there are people who prefer as a way to relieve their stress, to calm them down, but I don't feel like it, Thayang. I felt all those negative things after coming to know you were straight steering. He wrapped his arms around her as he felt what she was going through. I know, Ryan, I know. I also feel the same way. I could have severely hurt you yesterday. Doesn't matter if the chances are low, but I could have. Just like if a person who loves to sketch, also sketching is her stress reliever, but there will always be a difference in passionately drawing a sketch in free time and drawing to release the stress, frustration, anger. While relieving the stress, she won't see if the pencils she is using is getting broken in the process or not, if she is holding the page too roughly to tear it apart, if the art she was trying to make is getting destroyed in the process or not. Just like while relieving stress, frustration in the gym, we didn't even notice if in the process we are damaging our own skin, causing wounds, let alone the equipments. I find it so wrong to let out frustration, anger which caused due to stress via be it with husband, wife or any. I know there are tons of people who don't agree with me, but what can I do if I feel negatively towards this matter? You can have me whichever time you want, as long as I want you to. When you are panicking, if you are not able to complete work on time, anything similar to that. But not when you have lost your deal or failed your mission and have too much pent up anger and frustration due to those stress. Never. As I told you earlier, I won't do to you too. We should talk it out that time. He tightened his grip on her. I know, Vine, I know. I'm sorry I made you feel something which I never even imagined you as. I'm really sorry. Please don't do it in future, Theon, please. I won't be able to take it. How much tired you are, or I am, just talk your thoughts out. Never, Vine, never again. She snuggled into him as he kissed her forehead while patting her back. Some days later, he entered his room after a very tiring day again. He saw his wife laying on the bed while resting her hand on her eyes. Seeing the lights on and pattern of her breathing, he assumed she wasn't asleep. Why him? She hummed, still remaining in that position. I want to talk to you actually. She got up and looked at him. Yeah, I am listening. Do you think I would behave like that night again cause I am still facing problems in work? No, Taeyang, I trust you. Then why I feel like you are avoiding me? You don't have breakfast with me anymore. Lunch we always have at office. But at dinner time also either I find you sleeping or you are already done with yours. It's not like that, Taeyang. Then it's like what, Vayan? I am not liking the smell of egg or meat recently. I feel like vomiting. That's why I am not having breakfast with you during past few days. You like to have those only on breakfast, right? But those are yours favorite too. I don't know why. Plus, I feel really sleepy and tired till the time you came home. Sometimes very hungry. You know, even I slept in afternoon during office hours. I guess the previous week's workload and stress is now showing its color now. She sighed, whereas he looked at her face. She did look very pale and exhausted though. He placed his palm on her face while sitting on the edge of the bed. She caressed her cheeks, then a thought came to his mind which made his eyes widen. It's been long, right, since you got your periods? Yeah, probably 2 months. I think we are expecting. Her eyes widened at his blunt words. What made you think so? My periods are always irregular, right? It arrives within 35 to 45 days. I know, but your recent behavior are feeling like the signs of pregnancy. I could be wrong too. He kept caressing her cheeks while she held onto his shirt. Let's see doctor's appointment then. What say, tomorrow afternoon? I would clear my schedule for that time then. She leaned towards him and hugged him. Would you be happy if we are really expecting? Obviously I would. I want little version of us. What about you? Me too. I always wanted to have a family with you. Vayan was coming out of the OBGYN clinic with a smile on their face. His one arm was wrapped around her waist while she was holding her reports, which read she's almost 2 months pregnant, tightly in her arms. Her cheeks were adorned with a faint pink hue whilst he was walking alone with her while smiling like an idiot, both looking forward to their future with a vow never to repeat past mistakes again.